If you sell original art or even prints, you might be feeling like there's gotta be more ways that you can make money with this art. And you're right, there are. And so today I wanna talk about the hidden ceiling that original paintings and art prints have and how you can break through that. I'm Mackenzie, a fine artist and licensing educator, and I'm so glad you're here today. So one key point that I want to make is that effort-based income has a built-in cap. Now, whether it's painting, printing, packaging, marketing, time is still the bottleneck. Your income rises only when your output rises. I'm not talking about abandoning painting originals and selling your own prints. Those are some of the best ways, as you know, as an artist, to make money. That's how most of us start out. But once you really have that foundation down, you've learned how to create beautiful work, you have like your own unique style and voice in your artwork, and you're kind of creating a name for yourself in your art, then it's really nice to expand on what you can do with your art. I've painted and created art most of my life, and I always loved it. But it wasn't until a few years ago that I decided it was time to take my art seriously. We were done having babies, and our youngest was still in diapers, but I knew that it was time to start actually making art a regular part of my everyday and actually doing more with the skill that I've spent my whole entire life developing. In 2022, I started a little homeschool printable Etsy shop. I was homeschooling my kids at the time, so it made perfect sense. And so I made a bunch of printables, and I put a lot of time into it, but it wasn't ever something that I planned for it to be like a long-term thing unless it took off, which it didn't. But what it did do was started to bring in a little bit of income every month. And it wasn't passive entirely, but it was kind of passive. Once it was done and made and those listings were up, people were buying it, I wasn't doing a single thing. I'd get a little cha-ching on my phone and I got paid. That really got my juices flowing. I had had a taste of that repeatable income that could be made, and I just felt like there were ways that you could do that with art. So as an artist and a stay-at-home mom, I don't have a lot of time every day, every week, every month to put into my art business. I do have pockets of time, and I do make it happen. Time is my most valuable commodity with my family, with my art business, and everything else. And because of that, I want to be able to get the most that I can out of every pocket of time that I spend. And I know that a lot of you guys are the same, and you're juggling so many things. Now, if all you're doing is creating the art and selling the original, that's amazing. Like, that's so great. I don't want to put that down. Let me be clear. Like, that is so good, especially when you're first starting out, because you're creating art because you love it. But when you are ready to monetize your hard work and to make money with your art, it's really important to know what your options are. You can create sustainable income from your art and diversify your incomes. There are so many great options out there. If you're wondering what else is there besides selling originals and prints, well, this is where we get into my most exciting and favorite topic. And if you haven't heard, it's kind of like a buzzword right now going around, but it's called art licensing. And you're renting your artwork to companies for them to use on their products. The cool thing about art licensing is you retain ownership of the copyright. Like I said, they're just renting it, they're borrowing it. And then in exchange, they're giving you a royalty, a percentage of the sales, or a flat fee up front, or kind of a hybrid between the two. If you're an artist that has a solid body of work, if you've really developed your skill and you have a signature look to your art and it's cohesive, this is something that you should look into because it adds a whole nother revenue stream to what you do. You're selling originals through galleries or through your website, you have your prints, and then you decide to reach out to a company who has products with art that is similar to yours. That's key. You reach out to them, you send them a little email and say, hey, my name is so-and-so, I make this kind of art, your products really resonate with me, and I think that my artwork on your products would do really well with your customers. Now, I make it sound a little simpler than it is in real life, but in essence, if you get in contact with the right companies and they like what they see, it's what they're looking for at the time, that company will be like, yeah, let's work together. And they'll send you a contract, you guys will nail out all the details, and then you'll sign that contract, and you're now licensed with that company. I've been licensing my art for a couple of years now, and I love this revenue stream because I know that my art is earning money like no matter what I'm doing. I can be sitting here working on another project, I can be filming a YouTube video, and I know that out there in different places, there are companies that have my artwork on their products and they are working to sell those products. And so it feels kind of like passive income at that point. It just seems like such a smart move to me to license your art. If you already have the artwork made, then get it out there. If this way of thinking resonates with you and you feel like you're hitting that glass ceiling with your art, then I encourage you and welcome you to join my newsletter, because I send out weekly emails to artists where I dive into different aspects of art business with a focus on art licensing, because that's something I really, really love. I also have a course for art licensing. It's called Canvas to Contracts, and I teach painters how to license. It opens just a couple of times a year. So if you would like to know when that course launches, then again, join my newsletter and you'll get the dates for that. So to sum it all up, originals and prints are an amazing part of an artist's business, but they don't have to be the only way that art supports your life. And if you'd like to learn more about art licensing, then watch this next video because I dive right in and you can learn a whole lot more about it.